In this video, I will show you some shortcuts for the Total Roblox Drama Expedition obbies and give you some tips on how to get better at them. America. I think the part where people struggle the most is just knowing what you can and cannot touch. You can't touch the water and the tires. Everything else is safe. At this part, you want to jump straight over here instead of jumping on the bin because that cuts the corner. Make sure to practice this a few times so you get a good feel of the area because the hitboxes are quite ridiculous. Then you follow this path. Not sure why people take the others because this is clearly the shortest route. Australia. You've probably seen everyone do this shortcut, but here you go. There's nothing much to say about this obby, but if you're on PC, you can do this. Every day I grow more and more jealous of those darn PC players. Bulgaria. The start is quite self-explanatory, just try going in the most efficient way possible. In Bulgaria, it's the final steps that matter the most. Instead of going the long way, you can simply jump directly onto this box and then onto the platform. With a bit of practice, this will basically guarantee you to win the challenge. Canada. For this one, you have to cut corners as much as you can. Use the box path that is on the right. You can touch this little corner part. At the bridge, jump directly onto the second board by cutting the corner. You can skip a board by doing a big jump. Finish it off by going on the right box path again. You can go straight for this moai, but other than that, pray to the TRD cause that the rope doesn't go out of its way to screw you over. Egypt. Without a doubt my least favorite expedition challenge. It's just so annoying in my opinion. You can skip this first pole, but I don't think it's worth it because I usually get stuck on it. Maybe that's a skill issue on my end. You can cut this corner. I hate how big the water hitbox is, but you can make this jump. At this end part, jump directly onto the platform and not the pole. There's also this pro skip, but it's very risky. If you're good at the game, I suggest you practice this and see if you can master it. England. There are many ways to cut time on this obby. You can skip a step by jumping onto the platform like this to go straight. In this area, you can go ahead and jump like this and then get onto the rope. Japan. In Japan, you mostly just have to focus on cutting corners as much as possible, like going on the sides of the rocks instead of climbing them entirely. A lot of people fail at this jump. You need to go down lower on the rock to make it. At this last bit, be very careful. I've gotten stuck under the platform too many times and it's so embarrassing. Scotland. The way I dread this map every time it comes up as a tiebreaker. You can jump directly onto the boat from this box. You can skip a few boxes to cut corners. At the climbing part, you want to jump right when you stand, and over here, you can hang onto the rope from the second step. Serengeti. I used to love this map, but lately I've been struggling so much on this box skip. By walking on the edge, you don't have to waste time going over the box. A little tip, if you fall down, you can jump onto the branch instead of walking back to the start. It's not much, but it can definitely save a bit of time in a dire situation. Other than that, you just have to stay as close to the edge as possible. I'm sorry to break it to your right path, people, but the left path is unfortunately better. I used to go right, but after the addition of purges and tiebreakers, I had no choice but to change my ways. Sri Lanka. Just like in Japan, you want to stay on the edge of the rocks and not go over them. Jump here. This part is a bit scary, but if you follow the jumps like I'm doing right now, you should be fine. To jump onto the platform without climbing, make sure you're more to the left. Jump onto the left side of the coral. Once you're over that invisible barrier, go straight for the coral and not the boxes. Thailand. Thailand is obviously the best final challenge. Not many tips I can give for it though because the map is so short, but you have to cut corners. In this area, by jumping with your side or back, you will save a bit of time. You can do this pro shortcut, but if you're not up against someone that good, you're probably fine not risking it. Those are all of the expedition obbies. I hope you learned something new from this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!